Good evening, everyone. Wild Rocket Health is here with you from this wonderful planet Earth. This is the 10th anniversary video series commemorating a whole decade since my spiritual awakening. This time, 10 years ago, I underwent a near-death experience, and in the midst of that, I experienced a very profound spiritual awakening, which imbued me with an entirely new level of consciousness and awareness, and it gave me the skills and the cognizance to be able to live my best self. Since that time, I've learned a lot about topics pertaining to health, wellness, living our fullest potential, and improvement and self-empowerment in every area of life. This is the video series explaining 10 years of teachings. Today is part 26, physical exercise. Physical exercise is something which I've always valued in both the previous life and this life. However, in my previous life, I didn't do a lot to support my physical health. I used to go running quite frequently in my early 20s, and I did some martial arts, but it's not something I really started to take seriously until after my awakening. For the first couple of years after my rebirth, I mainly supported my health doing yoga and stretches, particularly sun salutations, opening the various chakras through stretching moves, which was very great for getting me in touch with the primordial love energy, which I talked about in the previous video. However, after a few years of doing this, I realized that something was missing and that I needed to do more strenuous physical exercise in order to strengthen my body and my spirit and to increase my level of testosterone and confidence so I can be truer to my masculine nature. So since I came to Turkey 5 years ago, actually slightly before I came here, just a little over 5 years ago, I started to go to the gym. I started to lift weights. I started to do a lot of strength training. I started to do a lot of research on strength training, and my progress in this field has continued up until this day. Physical exercise can benefit from both men and women. In my opinion, men can benefit more from the more strenuous strength training because that increases testosterone, whereas if you're a woman and being in tune to your feminine nature is important to you, maybe stretches or yoga or Pilates, those kinds of things can help more, but of course the lines don't have to be so strict. However, I found that strenuous physical exercise, strength training, weightlifting, muscle building, all of that has really helped me become my greatest version, and it has helped me amplify my authentic self a lot more. It's increased not only my level of confidence, but it also increased the masculine aura that I have around me now, which is really wonderful because I was able to take the emotional, intuitive feminine from the early years of the awakening and combine it with a kind of really elevated divine masculine self who is not only spiritually and internally powerful, but also physically powerful as well. Not to mention, physical exercise in some form or another is beneficial for all human beings. Blood flow to the brain can increase not only physical strength, but also intellectual sharpness and acuteness, which can help you in your work. I found that after doing physical exercise, not only am I sharper mentally, I might be temporarily physically tired because of the work, because of the exercise that I was doing, but the blood is flowing to every cell of my body and I feel a really powerful sense of groundedness and ease, which more often than not, combined with a good night's sleep, really helps me be more productive and more assertive and dominant and really effective in my day-to-day life. So I recommend physical exercise for everyone. And the wonderful thing about physical exercise, much the same as meditation, is that there's no really one right or wrong way to do it. You can meet all those needs playing football, basketball, volleyball, if you're into a particular sport. Bodybuilding is great, something I love to do. You might also be interested in martial arts. I love doing martial arts very much, particularly Japanese Shotokan, karate. A lot of people now are doing things like jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai, like my younger brother, for example. All of that can be extremely helpful. You can lift weights at the gym, or you can just simply do cardiovascular exercises if you're not interested in lifting weights or having a more well-toned body, going jogging. But any form of physical exercise is extremely beneficial for all of us in not only becoming physically stronger, but also activating our higher nature and grounding it. Intellectual development, emotional development through meditation, through working on our confidence, all of that is great, but through physical exercise, we ground ourselves in our bodies and on the earth and give everything a sharper and more defined aura. Hope this helps, physical exercise, and I'm wishing you all a lot of success in your fitness journeys. Take care of yourselves, guys. Cheers, thank you.